And Joel, just for the record, I think we have some challengers on here, non-coaches that have been doing the B4, Lift 4, and we have people from the UK that set their alarms. It's
2:30 in the morning.
I was gonna say it's like 2:30 in the morning. Like, you guys, that's amazing. I'm drooling by 9:30 p.m. Like, that's amazing. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
No,
so how cool is that?
Shout out to the UK, yo.
So our UK contingency from across the world basically are here. So guys, thank you for getting up for your alarm at 2:30. But
Absolutely.
you want to kick it over to Joel. We're really excited. Everybody's excited about Lift 4, us in the test group, the results, fired up. So Joel, welcome to Team Perseverance Team Call.
Thank you for having me, guys. I'm having so much fun. I don't even feel like I've done 100 coach calls.
Is this really 100?
Oh, wait, you know what? Are you guys the lucky 100? You might be. Let's see. One.
We win
You
something?
are. You are the lucky 100th
Yes.
coach call that I have done. Look at that.
Amazing.
What do we win? What do we win?
We're like,
27 more minutes with me.
yeah, there you go. That is
All
great.
right.
Because I got one more after you, and then I am going to go have some dinner and a drink.
Oh, that's great. No, that's great. And guys, Joel, thank you. And, guys, I have to say, he is the nicest, most approachable. When we were at Riviera Maya, Kristen and I were able to go up to Joel in the pool and just kind of talk. It was like the weekend before it started.
Yeah, we were freaking out at the meal plan.
Yep. And Joel told us the big thing you're going to hear about is relax. That really we absolutely love. So I think the best way is there's just some questions that, we want to talk to you about, Joel, and then we can go from there.
And I think the biggest thing that we've been talking about, Joel, can you even see me?
Yeah.
See me? Okay.
Wait, would you push David out of the way a little bit more, though?
Yes.
Yeah, that just right. Yeah, right. There it is. Yeah.
I think the biggest thing that has been the common theme with all of us that we've been talking about over and over again is the freedom and the flexibility that this program has given us back.
Yep.
Our biggest takeaway as parents of 3 kids who are very active in activities, we spend our weekends traveling to sports events and things like that where you're getting up at 7 a.m. and out the door and traveling. And that was always a stressor for us. We always got our workouts in, but we'd always have to reverse engineer it and say, okay, we have to get up at 5 a.m. to get our workout in so we can get showered and get the kids up. So having our weekends back has been probably the biggest, I think, the life changer for us with our kids. So freedom, flexibility. We're going to jump right in. What makes Lift 4 so unique? Obviously, I kind of jumped into it. And why does Beachbody need this program?
Well, look, I think you guys at this point could probably answer that better than I can. And by the way, seriously, I know you got your talking points or your question points, everything like that. But look, I'm here for you and your team. So if there's specific questions that you want your team to know, you guys, you know me, I'm off script all the time anyway. So. But no, the uniqueness of this, it comes down to flexibility every single time. Like at this point, it's taken me a little bit of time and apparently 100 coach calls to figure out how. If you could describe this program in one word, what would it be? Flexible. That's what it comes down to, and the reason for that is because through my 15 plus years in the fitness world, health and fitness industry, and just seeing everything. Look, we have more information now at our fingertips than ever before about everything, right? But how many apps are out there for fitness and health and nutrition? We've beaten up nutrition. We all know what we should and shouldn't eat. It's not a mystery anymore. And we all know how if we wanted to start working out tomorrow, there's thousands of things we could start doing, but we're not. That's the thing is but why? So why are we not? Why are we still having the same conversations? Why is the fact that still 80% of the population are not working out? What's the deal? What's the deal, Lucille? What are we missing? And I think it comes down to flexibility, where the mentality has swung, a pendulum has swung one direction, where where people feel it has to be all or nothing, where it has to be deprivation, where they don't get to have anything, they don't get to have any fun, they don't get to eat anything that they like, they have to get up at 3 a.m. to do a workout. There's no flexibility, and a lot of programs are out there. So if you miss a day, now all of a sudden you feel like you're behind. And oh my God, if you miss 2 days, what are you going to do now? It's the end of the world. You're 2 workouts behind. You'll never catch up. And then like, that's why people quit. Like, so there's all of these reasons I feel like why people just aren't working out and why they're not sticking with the program. So I felt that this was an amazing opportunity to go back to basics and bring it full circle and simplify everything, because you guys from the fitness world and like, because it really is that simple. And because I know as coaches, everyone's like, it can't be that simple because I just did a program that is like 6 days a week and long workouts and couldn't eat except at a certain time. Like, and look, that program's great. It was designed for a specific goal in mind. And it's the same thing with Core to Force, which is a 30-day shredding program where we have you doing something every single day. No flexibility in that, right? So that's okay. Every program works in its own right, but it's not working long-term. It's not sustainable long-term. And that's what Lift 4 is. So the whole point of that is the fact that Lift 4 is the first program that you actually have the flexibility to move around as you need to. You mold it around. It molds around you. Okay. And that's the first time I think we've ever really had a program to do that. And you don't sacrifice results in moving this because you're still going to do the same 4 workouts no matter what day you do it on, no matter what time you do it on, and no matter if you ate before or after your workout. It's still going to be there because we're still going to give you the calories that your body needs. So we're going back to basics now, and you guys, it works.
I love it. I love it. So this is the big question we've been getting, and I want to hear you answer the question.
Oh, I know. I already know what it is. Come on. Hit me with it.
You're sick of it. The 4 days. Like, how am I going to get results in 4 days? Like, we're the 100th person that's asked this question. We could be the 100th for everything now.
We definitely do something. I gotta say.
It's not even an exaggeration. You literally are the 100th person to ask me that question. So look, yes. Everyone's like, am I going to lose my gains? At this point, I'm just saying yes. You're going to get a flat butt and flabby, and you're going to get in worse shape by doing this program. Okay, I'm just saying that now because it's like, come on, guys, common sense. Look, here's the deal, and I love all of you because I'm guessing mostly coaches for the most part. Let me just talk to the coaches for a second. Actually, y'all need to relax and take a chill pill. And because you're going to give yourself an ulcer over this stuff. I'm freaking out about all these rest days and nutrition plan and when the hell do I eat and not eat and when do I get to go to the bathroom? Do I have to go to the bathroom before I work out or after I work out? Like, come on, relax, guys. For all you challengers and people, you're already relaxed. You're good. Because look, let's think about this. Seriously. Who are we going after here right now? We're going after those, all the people who are not exercising. They don't know the difference of, they didn't do 80-day obsession. They don't know the difference between 6 and 4. So like when you say, hey guys, by the way, it's only 4 days, they're going to go, awesome, I could do that. Like that's the mentality that people are going to have. They're not going to be freaked out like, what do I do on my rest days? So anyway, I get it though. So we're going to talk about it because coaches, bless your heart, I love you to death because you give me something to do. Otherwise I'd be really bored. Okay. So thank you for being so uptight. But I promise you're going to relax a little bit. Now look, the rest days are 2 reasons or designed for 2 things. One, the programming is completely different than anything you've done before. Okay. So you're right now you're comparing this. It's human nature to compare the unknown to the known. That's okay. But you are thinking that you're going to be doing something that requires you to work out 6 days a week. You're not. The programming in Lift 4 requires you to lift 4 days, and then you're going to be begging me for rest days. That's the point. You're going to be saying, oh my God, after 2 Lift 4 workouts, because remember, by the way, you haven't done a full Lift 4 workout yet. You've done the before workouts, and you've done the free preview, which was just like a little teaser taste workout. Like, who's done the before workouts? Raise your hand. And who was sore from doing the before workouts? Keep your hand up. So imagine that full 30, 40 minutes, guys. You're going to be sore. And that's the point. The whole point of this is to smash you, is to smash your body, is to break your body down and then give your body the time that it actually needs, probably for the first time you ever have, the chance to rest, recover, and your muscles to actually come back stronger. That's the only way that you're going to build muscle is to actually give it time to rest. And it goes into that mentality of, overtraining where people have been thinking more is better. It's not true. That's where actually people are hitting their plateaus. It's not because they're overtraining, it's not because they're not training enough. It's because they're training too much. So we're backing that off. big time with the 3 rest days. The other reason for that, you guys, is to give you, as Kristen and Dave are saying, give you your life back. Give you your weekends back. Give you the opportunity to do the things that you love to do. Swim, bike, run. It's summertime. If you live on the East Coast, it's not negative 80 degrees down there. So like go outside for God's sake and do things and run. People like to, I don't know why, but people like to run for no reason. It's like a Forrest Gump thing. For no particular reason, it makes no sense to me, but I don't like to run. But you can do that in this program. And then you also can move things around. It also gives you that flexibility. So my favorite example so far, because I've gotten a lot from people from the medical field, nurses, 3 12-hour shifts. They can't do a 5 or 6 day a week program because they're doing 3 12-hour shifts. And that's brutal to say, okay, cool. When you get home or before you leave, would you go work out again? 4 days though, you can still do it in 4 days, and then you can get your workouts in. Like it doesn't get any easier.
And we will have to say, I think your body needs the rest because of the intensity of the programs. I do. Yeah. I definitely think it's there. And it was freeing. Like, I'm one of those people that likes to go run sometimes. So.
I'm laughing because I'm like, I will run if somebody's chasing
She's like,
me.
I'm going to do drinking. I'm like, I'm going to run.
That's why I box, babe, right there, because I want to stand and fight. Like, if you see me running, that means something bad is happening in that direction. And it means I couldn't beat that person up. But yeah, seriously, guys, with the rest days, look, it is very simple because people are saying, like, we got 3 days left, okay? We got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On Monday, we get to hit it. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Like, hashtag pee my pants excited. I promise you, all these questions about the rest days are going to dissipate within 2 days after Monday. I promise you. Now, for people who, so you can sleep tonight, let me answer this about, like, what can you do during your rest days in terms of workouts, even though you're not going to want it. Just stay away from weightlifting workouts and high-intensity workouts, okay? Because you got to give your body the time that it needs to recover. But stretching is a really good idea. In these workouts.
You're going to want to. I've been doing yoga more than I've ever done, and I'm getting extra sleep on my rest days. I will tell you that. and believe it or not that I ever dread working out, but having the extra rest days, I really look forward to when it's time to get back in and work out again. Yeah. Like, I'm more excited to get it done because you've had those days off and you're like, all right, I'm ready to get back. Like, I want to do it more, you know? Yeah.
And we don't talk about that very much, but you're absolutely right, Kristen, is the fact that there's also a mental component here. And I wanted you guys to think about that for a second. Like, think about when you have been doing other programs or other things in the past that, like, remember that waking up, not looking forward to pushing play because you feel burnt out because you've been doing it so much? I wanted to get rid of all of that, okay? I wanted to, like, so the mental releases, like, when you get to the point where you're burnt out, like, that's why we do a 2-1-2. That's the suggested workout calendar, right? That's why Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday is what I feel that is good, because now, middle of the week, you get this little mental break, a reset, if you will, and then you get to hit it hard Thursday, Friday, and then you get the more mental breaks, the physical breaks as well. And so it's the same thing with the cheat day, which we'll talk more about, but, like, it's just these mental aspects of it that are really going to help you to stay fresh and stay motivated into it.
So one question we've been getting is, why not you doing the weights on the floor? Why not using a bench or using, like, a stability ball?
Or a barbell.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I stuck with the basics because I wanted this to, 2 reasons. One, I wanted this to be able to, as many people as possible to do it, even if they never lifted before in their entire life. Dumbbells are very basic and simple in design and use. That's how I learned how to lift, or my mentors taught me how to lift. It's just basic hypertrophy training with 3 sets of 10 allows you to lift heavier for longer and grow and build muscle that way. Working in simple planes movement, not multi-planes at the same time. So that's why there's just basic exercises. Lifting 101, guys, is what we're doing, and it works. Okay, this is why it's stuck around for so long. And before anything else, this is what was there and available. With that said, I took all the equipment out of it because, again, going back to basics, make it simple. And in terms of, like, can you do this on the bench? I say no because I want people to learn proper mechanics. And what I see so many people on the bench is when they lift, they tend to drop down below their shoulders. There goes into hyperextension. And we're just really about working in a functional fitness standpoint. So that's why I designed it that way, and prefer everyone to do it the way it was written. But especially and then bar exercises, there's no back-loaded exercises in this program. I don't believe in spinal compression exercises and putting a bunch of weight on your back. Pushing your spine down just sounds like a really bad idea to me. And I come from the world of back injuries thanks to overtraining myself. So I designed this with that in mind.
What are your thoughts about the nutrition plan? Because some people are getting confused with all the different things that are going on within Beachbody, whether it's, the containers, the macros, the 2B mindset, and how Lift 4 kind of incorporates that.
So Lift 4 nutrition plan incorporates everything. It's friendly for all of the stuff out there. I mean, look, there was no reason to reinvent the wheel because we have all this stuff out there already for the nutrition plan. The Lift 4 nutrition plan, you guys, is basic nutrition. It's just how you should be eating. Basic macros are 30% protein, 40% carbs, 30% fats. That's like 90% of the Beachbody program nutrition plans already, okay? Like the containers, everything. That's just basic nutrition. Some of them, like even Quarter Force, we tweaked your calories a little bit, we tweaked your macros in terms of carbs for energy and stuff like that. But the nutrition plan is basic. And the reason I wanted it that way is because I wanted this to be sustainable. So at the end of it, it's not one of those things where like, well, now what do I do? At the end of this, you just keep eating, which is kind of nice, right? You don't have to change anything. So then why does that work? Why are we people seeing results? What does that change? What we're doing is we're creating consistent eating habits and cutting the crap for 6 days. And it really is that simple. 6 on, you get the cheat day to, again, that goes into that mental release. You don't have to take it. It's common sense here. It doesn't mean you just eat crap for the entire day. It's just meant to live your life day, right? And just have the things that you want, and whatever that may be. Mimosas in the morning, brunch, or you go out to dinner, date night. Like, get your date night back. I actually got a lot of messages about that on other programs too. It's like, so I wanted to, this again, the whole point is to live your life. And then just making sure you're eating. Calories are not the enemies, guys. Like, it's like there's, again, it goes into that mentality of this program, because every program is different. What I'm trying to get your body to do is change your body composition. Okay, we're trying to build muscle, more muscle than you have right now. And to do that, you have to feed your body. And it's protein, guys. Protein is the building block to muscle. Okay, we all heard we all remember all that what we learned in grade school, like the body is mostly made up of water. That was like the cool, fun fact as we grew up. Protein's number 2. I just learned that recently. I didn't even know that. Protein's number 2. Your body has to have it. That's what muscle needs. That's the fuel that your body needs. So that's why 30% protein, 40% carbs. Carbs is your energy, and then fats just keeps you going, and it helps you maintain all of the substances in your body that you need, including creatine. By the way, we don't have time to talk about creatine, but I just did a post on it 2 days ago. It's on my my Facebook or Instagram, Joel Freeman Fitness. Creatine, you guys, by the way, side note, creatine is not a steroid. It's not testosterone. It's not going to make your voice deeper. It's a naturally occurring substance that's already in your body, by the way. Just adding 1 little scoop of creatine monohydrate just increases the effects of weightlifting and high intensity interval training. That's it. So anyway, back to our rig race talk. Yeah, that's it. I mean, in terms of the nutrition plan, but yeah, like I said, it's 2B mindset, the container friendly. There's a page on the containers. It just comes down to calories, guys. You have to make sure that you're in the right calorie bracket, getting yourself the food that you need. The rest and how you do it is 100% up to you. But I like to just count my total calories, because then I don't have to think about all the other stuff. And then, a lot of people are asking me like, what color is this go into? And I'm like, I have no idea. So if you guys ask me in the coach test group how many colors or what colors this food is, I'm like, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do the emoji with my shoulders up, because I have no idea.
Joel, that says a lot, because that speaks volumes that just everybody needs to relax. Like, that's what you kept telling us in the test group. Like, after the first week, I was starving and I ate a beach bar. And I'm like, oh my God, I went over the container.
That was the best. I remember that post.
And you said, yeah, and And I was like, yeah, and what was the big deal? But like you kept telling us, and that if you're hungry, eat. So right now, like you said, you don't even know. That just shows the results you can get by just chilling out.
That was the David. I remember that post. Yeah, what'd you say? You said
I was starving, and I said I ate a beach bar. Like I ate over because I was.
It's like you were telling on yourself. Yeah. You're like, I'm so sorry. I ate a beach bar. Yeah, and I came back. I'm like, and like, why are you taking up time on the feed for this crap? Like, it's just you guys, like seriously.
I'm jumping on the sword.
Yeah, you guys, don't be scared. Like again. I get it. It's a different mentality. But you guys, it's a different program. Okay. And it's not taken away from anything else. Every program is amazing in its own right for what it's designed to do. But you guys, there's 80% of the people that aren't doing anything. Okay. That's who we're going after. And think of all the barriers that they've given you in the past of like why they can't work out and why they can't do this and why they can't do that. This program is their answer. I know it is. I've been doing this long enough. I've been selling enough gym memberships and everything to where I just know that this is flexible enough and it's doable enough and it's real enough to get people to do it.
No, absolutely. Real quick question, just right back to the meal plan. In the meal plan, it says if you're looking to shred and build more muscle, you can go 2 plans up from what you fall under. Do you recommend that for everybody unless you're trying to actually lose weight?
Yeah. The wording on that is tricky. I just had actually a conversation a couple days ago with the team at Beachbody. I'm going to see if I know like the printed materials are already out, but I'm going to see if we can change at least the digital booklet because I feel like we're missing a few words on that, and that's freaking some people out. I think we're seeing it back off the aggressiveness of build serious muscle. I think marketing. I think a marketing team got a hold of that one, and so I think it's scaring people away. For one, because everyone's like, I don't want to gain any weight. I just want to build muscle. Okay, and all right, cool. We don't have time to talk about that. But like, look, most people, everybody wants to lose weight and build muscle, right? That's just the reality of it. Okay, and those two things, guys, are synonymous. You don't lose weight and not build muscle, or you can, but it's not healthy. But you're not going to build muscle and not lose weight. Okay, there's like they just go hand in hand. The way the calorie brackets work, brackets A and B are like the way to think about it are losing brackets. Okay, for someone who's looking to lose weight. So if you're in a higher weight range, I can't remember the ranges off the top of my head. But if, like, say for instance, you are the weight of bracket C, like that's the weight category you fall into, but you want to lose weight, then yeah, you drop down a bracket, right? That's how you're going to do it. That's why it's called a losing bracket. That's why like creatine and other stuff isn't in it. Can you still do creatine? Absolutely. I still personally think everyone can because it just enhances the effects of building muscle. And so with that said, if you are in this mentality, I'm watching the chat box, so I'm going to talk directly to Penny and Stacy to you two about this whole thing of like you guys leaning out and not bulking up. You guys, there's no such thing as bulking up, okay? Unless you're a bear bulking up for the winter, okay? Bulk is fat. That's bulk. And fluff that's fat. Muscle is lean. So we got to get out of this mentality. I don't know where it came from. I don't know when it started. And I've been in this industry for a long time, but you're not going to look masculine. There's no such thing as masculinity when it comes to a woman of lifting because you don't have testosterone in your bodies. Ladies, you have the equivalent of a 5-year-old boy testosterone running through your body. I looked it up, okay? That's the equivalent of testosterone that's running through your body. So get off of this, okay? You're doing yourself an injustice. And here's the whole point about lifting, why we want more muscle in our body. This is everybody. Just doing cardio alone will burn calories right then and there and put you in a caloric deficit. Great, that's fine, but it doesn't last because the minute you stop really doing your cardio, you stop burning those extra calories, right? What we're trying to do with Lift 4 is change your body composition. And the reason we want to change your body composition is because we want to build more muscle. The more muscle you have in your body, the more you increase your resting metabolic rate, which is your RMR, which means how many calories you burn by sitting here right now. And the more calories you have in your body, the more muscle you have in your body, the more calories you're just going to start burning forever, as long as you have that muscle. So this is not the quick fix. This is the long-term how you lose weight and keep the weight off fix, and getting stronger and losing the fat. Like it's a win on so many levels. So I hope everybody understands that. I hope you guys really get what we're trying to do here. We're going after the fact of it. We just got to build the muscle, ladies. It's not going to happen. You're not going to get big. You're not going to get bulky. Bulky is just just get it out of your vocabulary, okay? And just don't be scared. And I promise you, you will see amazing results. And Kristen can vouch for this because I have to jump off in 3 minutes. But Kristen, I definitely want you to share with them how you've increased your weights. And you look pretty damn good to me. I'm sure David wouldn't disagree. Yeah.
Got pumpkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually was going to just really quickly talk to you about that. I think in the beginning, I was trying to figure out where you should be with your weights, right? Like you would give great examples in the program of what the men were lifting and what the ladies were lifting. So it was kind of like a guideline.
Yeah.
I did find myself lifting heavier than the men towards the end. I was like, wait, he has 15, I have 25? What?
Yeah.
But I think that just real quick, how would you tell somebody to judge if they've selected the correct weight? When you're doing 10 reps, right? So by 8, 9, and 10, you should be struggling, but with still good form, right? Right. That's the main thing. So, but how do you know? I think my biggest thing was I was trying to stay with the same weight all 3 rounds most of the time, but you would lose form. So I was like, I got to stay with the same weight, but it's more important to drop the weight if you're losing form, correct?
Yes, 100%. So. And we don't have time to really go into it, but it just is everything you just said, you guys. I promise you, I talk you through it every single workout. Anytime I'm pretty damn certain I said that in every single time we filmed anything that had weights of where you should be feeling it, how you should be feeling it, and a reminder by what point. So for starters, though, ladies, have up to 20-pound dumbbells ready to go because I promise you, you're stronger than you think. Guys. Depending on where they're coming from in the world, up to 30s and 40s. And yeah, look, I made the boys in the cast lift lighter on purpose throughout this as well. And there was a whole other slew of reasons, but I just wanted it to be more along the lines of showing the perfect form and things like that, which is why I made them lift lighter. But yeah, it comes down to you guys, seriously, relax, trust the process. It's going to be amazing. You're going to get so much stronger than you think you are already. And it's amazing. I love what we're about to see. You're not going to get bulky. You're not going to get masculine. You're going to get strong. You're going to get fit. And if you feel like you're getting bulky on that, just remember that we still got more to do about your body because if there's still fat layers there and your muscles are growing, it's going to make you look different. But we're going to change your body composition and to start for 8 weeks, and then we're just going to keep going.
Thank you so much for the call. We just want to quickly take a team photo on 3, and we'll let you go, Joel. So, guys, on 3, let's give you best faces. 1, 2, 3. All right, Joel, thank you so much. Have a great night. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.